Dear friends in Vietnam, and to those who are watching across the world, we all are born in different lands, inherit different histories, and we all walk different paths on this earth. Yet, we all carry unseen burdens, unspoken hopes, and one singular human question: why are we here? There are some days that feel gentle, some days that feel heavy, some days that are filled with confidence. There are some days that are filled with self-doubt. There are some days where the future seems far away. If you are in this situation, always remember, where there is darkness, there will always be light. Beneath every language, every belief, every cultural or political division, there will always be something that will never change. That is the human heart, the capacity to feel, to understand, to care. This is the seed of awakening and the light we already carry. The Buddha did not only speak to saints. He did not only speak to scholars or monks. He spoke to ordinary people, people who struggled, people who have failed, people who are still learning how to live their lives. He did not see humanity as broken. He saw humanity as unfinished. He looked beyond our limits and saw our potential, the potential to understand life clearly and to be free within it. Across cultures and centuries, people have only wanted a few simple things. Number one, for their lives to have meaning, for their work to bring benefit, not harm, for their children to inherit peace, not fear, and for their nation to grow without losing its humanity. Yet, life does not go by our plans. Everything changes. The Buddha did not describe this as punishment. Rather, he called it reality. And within that reality, he discovered hope. Because everything changes, no sorrow or suffering lasts forever. Because everything arises together, nobody is alone on this earth. Because nothing is fixed, change is always possible. Now, let me share a truth seen in an ordinary life. There once was a young man who wanted to live sincerely, to create something meaningful, to contribute, to belong. He created, he worked, he reached out to others. He placed his hope onto the future. But when rejection came, confidence collapsed. When life refused to follow expectation, self-doubt grew heavy. Life began to feel like a burden. One night, everything became quiet. And within that stillness, a clear understanding appeared. Suffering did not arise from effort. It did not arise from failure. It arose from the clinging tightly to the belief that life must only unfold in one way. From this understanding, a new vow was made: to accept life as it is without force, to continue growing without self-hatred, to speak honestly, to remain present, and to create what is meaningful, not only what is praised. Life suddenly did not become easy, but without clinging, the pain softened. Through balance and between effort and letting go, freedom appeared. This reflects the Buddha's realization that life does not create suffering. Suffering arises from misunderstanding life. When we cling to permanence, when we resist change, and when we demand certainty from an uncertain world, disappointment follows. The path to awakening is not distant. It does not wait for a perfect time, a perfect society, or a perfect self. It appears right here, in ordinary moments, when patience replaces anger, when truth is spoken with kindness, when harm is refused, even in the thought. when awareness remains steady in the midst of difficulty. True awakening is not separate from daily life. It is an open heart expressed through action. Letting go does not empty life. It frees life. When resentment is released, the heart expands. When fear is released, courage grows. When rigid views soften, wisdom appears. Hatred cannot heal hatred. Violence cannot end violence. Only through compassion, understanding and patience bring lasting peace. The Buddha offered a way of seeing. Through careful observation, reflection, and lived experience. Through this process, the truth revealed itself. Wisdom without compassion cannot support the world. Compassion without wisdom cannot guide the world. True awakening is quiet. It does not announce itself. It appears when anger arises and restraint is chosen, when kindness is offered without expectations, when clarity remains steady in hardship. These moments, they change lives, they change societies, they change nations, they change the world. The teaching is simple. Live with care. Speak with honesty and kindness. Do not cause harm. Uphold peace. And respect all beings. This path was never meant for a chosen few. It belongs to everyone. For more than 2,000 years, through war and peace, through collapse and renewal, these teachings have endured. Why? Because truth does not disappear. We do not walk this path alone. With each mindful step, the light appears. Wherever compassion is practiced, wherever clarity replaces fear, wherever goodness is chosen again and again. This is the light we walk by. This is the truth the Buddha realized. This is the hope humanity has never lost. May we carry it forward together. One world, one shared destiny, one awakened heart. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be free. Thank you.